All right, let's take a breath here and talk about the weather. Robb Ellis in for Sean this afternoon. My wife called from Lafayette a couple hours ago and said, "Oh, isn't this sunshine beautiful?"
And here
I'm like, "No.
What sunshine are you
What are you
talking
talking
about?
about?"
Wait until we get into the overnight when those clouds aren't there to keep us warm. I mean, temperatures are really going to drop for tonight. It is a reminder that it is February, and this entire 7-day forecast is really a reminder that we are still in winter and we're going to stick there for a while.
Bundle up.
Okay,
Yeah,
thanks for
I
putting
know.
an exclamation under that.
You want a little bit more good news? The warmest day of the forecast is also going to be our rainiest day of the forecast. I got all kinds of good news for today. I know.
Okay.
Womp womp.
All right.
Here comes the wet blanket here. Okay, let's show you where we are though. I do have some good news in the forecast. Sunshine has returned. It's a nice end to the day. We are expecting clearing skies to continue, but as I mentioned, that's going to allow those temperatures to drop. And it's already a cold day. We're sitting at 24. This is below the average. These west winds are pretty breezy. That's bringing in the colder air. We are clearing the skies. There's going to be some lake effect to the north, but because the winds are out of the west, that shouldn't impact us here in central Indiana. Temperatures, though, will certainly be a product of that because where the wind is coming from, the air is much colder. So we bring in colder air, and then as the winds calm down, it will allow that cold air to continue settling near the surface. Here's a little bit of a wider view, and the reason I wanted to show you this is because we do have high pressure that's in control. You can tell it's in control in a couple of ways. One, it just scours out all of the clouds, but also look at how light the winds are expected to be here by early morning tomorrow. Typically, when high pressure is directly overhead, you get clear skies, you get light winds. It's why we are expecting a bitterly cold night for tonight. By tomorrow afternoon, though, you will start to notice more of these clouds moving back in. It's kind of the reverse of today's forecast, where we started with clouds today and some snow showers. We cleared out by the afternoon. The opposite will be true tomorrow. We'll start out with some sunshine. We'll see some clouds continue to filter in. And then the next system, as it arrives sometime tomorrow night, it's not really going to have a lot of moisture with it. In the mid-levels it might, but near the surface it's going to be too dry, I think, for most of this to fall as snow. But this may begin as a little bit of wintry mix. Very quickly, though, temperatures are going to warm up. We're expecting rain much of the day on Saturday. The farther south of Indy you are, closer to, say, Louisville, the more rain you are likely to get before that system moves out of here and wraps up on Sunday as a little bit of light snow. Now, we could see some accumulation here on Sunday. It's going to be very light, likely less than an inch or so. There may be a couple of pockets that pick up more than that, but I think this is going to be very light snow, probably about a half an inch for most of you. After that, look at the cold temperatures. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we're expecting temperatures highs right around 20, give or take a couple of degrees. And overnight lows every single morning will be into the single digits all the way through the middle of the week. It looks like this persistent winter pattern is going to stay with us. Let's talk traffic briefly. Overall, things are actually improving from where they were a little bit earlier. Of course, as I go to peek at the board, a couple of more accidents have popped up. I have looked at these two. These two have actually either fallen off of the board or they are not impacting the major thoroughfares. We do have one new accident that's on the board. I'm going to attempt to see if the cameras are going to come up here for me because the last time I looked, yeah, they're a little bit hesitant to want to animate here for me, but we are starting to see that slow down. There was an earlier accident here at I-70 near West. We are seeing things improve as far as getting that accident out of here, but we're also starting to see the volume of the day begin to pick up. Also looking at 465 on the east side. Overall, things moving pretty nicely.